Toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Orlando Arcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now the first pitch. Pitch on the way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Kris Bryant.
Next to hit, Kris Bryant. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Albies brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Arcia playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. La Stella will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. The Giants are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So it's a runner at
Albies.
first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air out to straightaway left. Bryant gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and the deficit remains 5-2. At the plate now is
Leads
Mike
off for San
Yastrzemski.
Francisco.
He's working on a
The
3-hit ball game right
17th
now.
Mike
First
Yastrzemski.
offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the out.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there.
Your
1
attention,
away.
please.
Donovan Solano will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Yastrzemski on second. Wade is over at first with 1 away. Hit to third. He's got it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So now here is Tommy La Stella. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to bat, Brandon Belt, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-2 game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 2 costly errors. And 1 man left on. On to the bottom of inning number. Dominic Leone, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52.
So striding in to start the ninth is Austin Riley, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Next up is Jorge Soler. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and one strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now to the plate, here is Adam Duvall. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
High and deep to center field. Going back is the right fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Wade is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 tonight's final. The Giants used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Logan Webb pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For no pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Any of it, let's keep the haters occupied.
Our final line